finisher was Austin Capacrondas, and he was aboard the Vermont KTM. 6th place finisher was Luke Calixan out of Sun Valley, California. And here was your top 5. Caden Braswell was 5th. Your 4th place finisher was Patrick Murphy out of Clinton, Iowa. Your 3rd place finisher. This was your podium. Jordan Beast, number 29, out of Appleton, Wisconsin. Looking for our 2nd place rider on our little sheet here. And I can't find him. But I know my winner. Here he is. We'll look on down the line here. Yeah, we don't know who that was either. Man, we're so good at our job, Wes.
Well, Jet Reynolds took the win in Moto number 1. So Jet Reynolds won the first Moto at 85, 9, 11. A lot of these guys are starting to double up here. They're setting a pace. They're setting their flag in the ground right here and saying, you know what, I'm here to win these championships. Of course, Renner, he got him 2 Moto wins, and also Justin Cooper. So those guys are going in the 3rd Moto. They know what it takes. You can seal the deal like that if you can solidify another win in Moto number 2. So Jet Reynolds, obviously that's his plan. I want to sweep the knees, I want to get in and get out of here very gracefully and go on to something bigger and better.
Jet Reynolds is now in his 3rd year here. He won a pair of 50 titles. He came back and won a pair of 65 titles. He's now on his way to a perfect week so far, looking at winning a pair of 85 titles. So he'll have 6 titles should his week go this, as he has planned. That's early in the career to have 6 titles. We haven't found anybody, and maybe Chase Stallo from RacerX can do some research, who has done that, who doubled up, won a 50 title, doubled up, won a 60 title. No, we checked AC. It wasn't Ricky. It wasn't Stewart. It's a pretty big accomplishment as we get going, and we'll check in at the first turn and see who's who. That kid's pretty good. I believe it's Jet Reynolds again, Wes.
We hit those afterburners, Kevin, and he's all business. He gets up there. He's only about 3'5". He gets up there. He's starting to open up a little bit. He was a little shy, a little quiet, but, I mean, he is young. He's 9 in that 911 group.
Hey, he's got another year left on the 65. He's riding up. So he's red shirt freshman in his year here in the 85. He's got 5 years of eligibility left.
5 years. He's also got the schoolboy B class and another A class. That guy probably have about 16 titles by the time he's ready to roll out of here. At least 12 if he keeps doing what he's doing. But that'll be something we'll have to see in the future. But there's Jet Reynolds right there on that first lap, headed out towards Storyland under those Honda banners. You can see him now.
Look at that lead. We're not even a quarter of the lap in here, and he's got a full straightaway on the rest of his game. That's how you do it. He's avoiding all those problems in those first few turns, the 10 Commandments, bumping into guys. He doesn't have to deal with that when he gets the whole shot.
Well, there he is out there at Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award going to the 85-911 limited class. 79 Jet Reynolds from Bakersfield, California, and they call that the Bakersfield boys. A lot of guys come out of there. McGavran was a Baker's boy, Brian McGavran back in the day, and a whole bunch of those California kids are like ferment right there in Bakersfield. Bobby Bonds was out of Bakersfield.
We've been talking about Jet Reynolds since day one. He came on the scene. There was no get your toes wet, get in there. As soon as he started, we saw him. He was winning races. And now he's working on his 5th and 6th title here at the ranch. And that, like we said, that's he's doing it at a really young age, and he's doing it. He's riding up. He should still be on 65s.
Yeah, those guys got a master plan right there. And here he comes through the inside sweeper turn. You can see those ruts. There's a nice curl over there. There's the lake, and he is going to complete lap number 1 here. Jet Reynolds now in that 180 turn, coming right under the announce tower. He hops, skips, and jumps through there, salutes the crowd, and we'll be having our top 10 rundown in just a moment. There's that new section right there, Kevin. That used to be the Thor step over, and they changed that out. Now it's a nice little step over camelback. And now in front of the Wall of Fame. And we've got Jet Reynolds out front. Caden Braswell, just like you called it, Kevin, in a number 2 ride. Austin Caporini, the 44 KTM.
There it is.
Caporini. Caporini. And then Caden Parmalee, Lane Allison, Gates.
I've been waiting for that matchup. I've been waiting for the Wes Kane versus Austin Capacrondas.
Is it Caporini? Let's spell it out, folks. K-A-P. O-U-K-R-A-I-N. Capocrony. Now, I took some, advanced speech therapy classes over the summer to get ready for my game here, and obviously they didn't help me very much, Kevin. Can you help me, Jason?
You don't speak Greek, apparently. Oh, hey, that's actually cut off on our screen. There's more to it than that, Wes. Come on, step up and tell us who's in 3rd.
Capacrondas.
Capacronitis.
Capacronitis. Okay. So Austin Capacronitis out there running 3rd.
You have that.
Capochronitis.
Yes.
Yes.
I had
it's in
a
your
acute
knee.
case of capochronitis out at Lake Whitney one year, and I spent like 4 days in the hospital out there because Mrs. Chisholm, Kyle Chisholm's mom, made me a sandwich, and I was out of gas. I got a scar to prove it. She asked me down there, Wes, you want a sandwich? I said, absolutely not, Miss Chisholm. I love you to death, but it's not happening now.
Capochronitis.
I don't want to be stuck in Waverly for 2 weeks.
Oh, they got a great medical staff here. They'll take good care of you.
Yeah, they'll call some guy out of the butcher's holler to come in there and cut me wide open and sew me up with some fishing line. Get back in there, son. We need you in that main event.
Jet Reynolds, you're seeing in the screen. He is not out of gas. Jet fuel. Jet Reynolds trying to make some history here with these multiple championships. Whoa, almost got over the top of that rut and the berm.
Jason, we talked about the likelihood of him pulling down a championship. He has so much speed. He fell twice in this moto yesterday and still won by a handsome margin. So he's got that kind of speed. So a bad start, toppling over. Yeah.
You know, at a handsome margin at one point? Tortelli.
Oh,
he had a handsome margin at one
point. That's a good-looking dude.
I'm just going to say it.
Tortelli's a gentleman, too. He's down there, and he's drinking my hand.
He's drinking champagne, smoking
cigarettes.
Thank
you, my wife. I love my trainer, my kids.
Kevin and I were thinking that Tortelli, instead of the energy drink deal, could maybe have a wine deal and have a nice glass and some red wine on the podium instead of a can of Red Bull. Yeah.
Hello, how much for you?
No, he's awesome.
Class
it's great to see him.
Way.
He's a good-looking guy, you know. He's a smooth operator, man. Him and that Cody Chisholm, man, they could just take over the world down there.
They go down to the beer tent, it's over. Just all the guys just leave, just walk out. You got nothing.
Yeah. Well, here comes Ryan Holiday. He might have something for us. A little inside information on just how fast Jet Reynolds is. Is he on the first afterburner or the second afterburner? But whatever it is, don't count the rest of the field out. In 10th right now with Jaden Clough. Wyatt Liebeck coming back. Tommy Lee Leclerc in the mix as well. Gage Steberg, Caden Parmalee, Austin Kapalopoulos, Luke
every time you run
Jordan Bees, Caden Braswell, and
Ryan
Jeff
Holiday.
Reynolds.
You'll appreciate this. The matchup of all matchups. Come here. Look at this right here. Where is this guy out?
Tom Shields has left the building.
See you later, Tom.
He's actually going to go. Some people are down in the creek. They had a rough moto, a rough day. He's going to go and just talk to them in the soothing sounds alone.
We matched Wes Kane up with Capochronitis.
Tom Shields and that soothing voice. That makes some people feel better. Yep.
Now, some of our shoe-ins over there's Pat Murphy back in 19th. A couple notables out there. Hunter Cross down there, the 71 machine. That guy's a little speedster. Didn't get the start he needed. There's Eddie Ray's second cousin, Brandon Ray, in there trying to make something happen.
Really? Wow, okay.
And the Brian Stone and the Stone brothers out of St. Louis, they're bringing us Mark Stone Jr. They're back. They're in there.
Sylvester Mark Stallone Stone Jr.
But you got to stay out of B-Land, because if you mess with Jack B-Land, you might get stunk.
Oh, the number 82, Jack B-Land.
Yeah. Things are looking good out there. Jet Reynolds out front. Braswell, Bees, Calatzan, Krapakalitis, Parmalee, Steberg, Leclerc, Liebeck, and Clough round out your top 10. Compliments of our good friend over at the leader in synthetics. That would be Amsoil.
Oh. Even Amsoil, the most friction-reducing lubricant they can come up with could not allow you to pronounce that name smoothly.
No.
We could coat it, we could grease it, we could oil it down. You can't get those names out smoothly. And they are the first in synthetics.
And you're the last in speech.
Still can't get those.
Wes Kane, the last in speech. The first in synthetics.
Well, we're looking at the monitor now. We're checking our field out there, and there's your leader right there behind the Wall of Fame. It's Jet Reynolds as he hand salutes the guys over at Yamaha.
Is that what he did? Hey,
he hand saluted them. He said, you got something for me, guys? I'm on the afterburners here. And it's Jet Reynolds out front. Here he comes to the inside line. He's going to.
Hey, I was telling Jason, I think when he goes down that Wall of Fame, he's looking to his left saying, hey, clear out a spot. I'm going to put myself on that wall.
Check it out, long short shoot. That's your battle for third and fourth on the screen. Jordan Beast, 29 on the Husqvarna, and the orange KTM
There's
is
the pass.
Luke Kalatzian, and he's got the pass, and then he gets
Beast
passed
coming back at him. Bobby Hewitt over there got a check by Jordan B's name. He's watching this guy over there. Bobby Hewitt's got big plans. He's going to bring that Husqvarna amateur team. I don't know if I should be saying anything, Bobby, but you're getting a lot of love right now.
Oh, Wes Kane, just breaking news right here.
Easy.
Breaking news and breaking hearts. here at the ranch.
Hey,
Steel
better
and
than jumping a
sex
big
appeal.
jump and breaking a frame or a swing arm.
All
These
right.
guys are out here getting it done.
So Beast battling into a podium position with Luke Kalitsian. They're going to take it down at the end. Kalitsian losing a little bit of ground now on that 36. And,
Hey, that's what Loretta Lynn's is all about. Bobby Hewitt's looking for something over there. You got Pat Alexander here probing around. He's
Bobby
looking for
Reagan's
something.
out there lurking
Bobby
around.
Regan's snooping around. Mitch Payton's over there. I seen Ziggy looking around. You know, who's the next guy? He's got to be happy with Charbonneau's win this morning. And I told Tool Time down there, works for AMA, longtime road mechanic for Suzuki. I said,
Suzuki.
hang up. Yes, he did.
With a Z. Oh, I know.
Yep.
Suzuki.
I said, Tool Time, they got the old box fan ready for you. Any day you're going to call up, you're going to be doing the West Coast Amateur round again. And he just looked at me. He said, get out of my face. So,
Yeah,
big
Suzuki's
things happening.
back, though. That is good to have those guys back in full force. Along
Jersey
with
Joe
American
over there.
Honda.
Jersey Joe not going to be passing out stickers anymore. You're actually going to be working on bikes again. And I love it.
They've said they want 5 guys. And hey, look at this.
There's
The
2
battle
guys.
is back. Kalitsian has come back now on Beast in this torrid battle. And what's on the line? What's on the line is the Moto medal. 3rd place. One of them is going to get it. Beast on that white Husqvarna has the spot for the moment.
Bees is on fire.
Oh,
Look out. Oh, Bees
Beast
goes down. Down goes Jordan Bees in a battle royale as a Pier 6 brawl erupted down there.
Kalitsian, and they collided. Kalitsian collides with Bees, and that's going to put Kalitsian into the 3rd place spot. Bees got to try to recover. Here he
Look at
is.
that. He's a
And
trooper.
here
Back on the
comes-
bike in front of the mechanics area.
Don't
Those
count
bars
Bees
are
out.
twisted. You see that?
Hey, twisted bars, twisted sister, whatever it is. Bees is going to get the job
speed.
done. Luke Calazan takes over the spot, and here comes Austin Kapalopoulos. Leclerc,
He's
Seberg,
putting
Allison.
L's in there.
Now here's Hunter Cross. Hunter Cross was buried about 20th right now, and the cream is rising to the top. Hunter Cross now works his way up into a top 9 spot. As
He
we're
hit the
just getting,
crossroads. He was at the crossroads into the top 10, and he chose the right path. Now
here
up
he
into
goes.
9th.
Watching this young competitor right here. There he is, Jet Reynolds now, working his way along the road there. There's the old off-camber coming through there. He works his way in the heartland of the Dude Ranch.
Man, you're going to you know what we can do? We've named some streets after different riders. I think you have Carmichael and Stewart each have roads here. If this guy goes on to the kind of success that we expect him to have here at the ranch, he's trying to make some history just this year alone. The burnout area, call it the landing strip.
Well,
or the jet, named after the jet fighter, Jet Reynolds.
Well, you're going to have a problem out there.
A flyby.
You're going to have, well, Rodney Tomlin's going to be going negative, Ghost Rider. That pattern is closed. I'm Panama Red, and I'm hanging out in the burnout area. So it's going to be kind of hard
That's a
to give
different
that
kind
up
of
right
burnout,
now.
not the ones that have lost in life. We're talking about kids that are trying to burn their bikes out.
Oh, I got you.
Just doing some testing, some getting the jetting dialed in.
Get out of the way, Rodney. I got to get here. I'm ready to run this schoolboy class. Well, there he is, Jet Reynolds. Ryan Holiday, you got to be pretty happy with that young speedster out there. What do you got to say for yourself?
Kawasaki
Well,
Green.
it's kind of hard, but he doesn't have a microphone. Makes it difficult.
He just gave us a thumbs up. He's happy. He's got a little quiver in his knee over there. He's watching close. And there he
Reynolds'
is.
lead is 9.9 seconds over Caden Broswell, another Husqvarna rider in second. So you're starting to see more and more of those white Husqvarnas. The only thing at this point, they gotta come up with a name. We got Team Green, we got the Blue Crew, got the Orange Brigade. Good luck with that.
Husky Crew.
The Husky Crew,
They're all just
the Husky Kids,
eating Jell-O
the
and hanging out.
Huskids.
Huskids.
Huskids. They've kind of come up with a name, like everybody else has. Kevin Kelly, he's done.
Get out of
He's
here.
tanning in his badge, tanning in his gun, leaving his tower. After this 85 9-11 limited, and this would be
There's Jet Reynolds right there.
pair
Here
of
he
pocket
comes.
aces for Jet Reynolds.
Well,
Yes, go
Jet
ahead.
Reynolds starting to stack some cheese out there. Here comes Jet Reynolds down from Storyland.
Oh, that's going to spoil in this weather.
Clearing the tabletop there. Jet Reynolds looking good. There he is now. Good shot of Reynolds now as he passes the Rocky Mountain ATVMC.com semi. Ray Bucks over there with his arms crossed like the general, watching this event. unfold here.
I don't know if people are aware, there's that big mountain that we built, the Rocky Mountain. That is actually Raymond Butt's beard. And we just have riders riding over it. He laid down on the track.
He is
and
a
big Ray Butts over of a Rocky Mountain ATV. You can see that big red beard. He just lays down on his back and challenges the riders to ride over it. It gets rough, gets nasty. It's hard to get over that thing, but that's part of the challenge here at the Dude Ranch.
Well, here he comes over there. It's the 79 of Jet Reynolds now. He buzzes the tower. Take the shot, Jet Reynolds. I got it. Okay, Maverick.
Hopping over that tunnel jump. Hey, we are one step away now, if he can get this moto win, that we can start talking about the Reynolds wrap as he tries to wrap up this championship in 85, 9 to 11. So we get the Jet jokes for the first two motos, and then it's all about the Reynolds wrap-up of the title in Moto 3. Rolling away whatever is in the water. And, well, I keep saying what's in the water in Bakersfield, California, and the answer is probably they don't have any water, as a matter of fact, ironically enough.
It's dry over there.
What's in the water that they don't have? Just another part of this group, about half a dozen riders that came out of Bakersfield. It's maybe 5 or 6 years ago they started getting on the radar in the 50cc classes, and they're rolling now into the 85s. Jet Reynolds, the 10 Commandments.
Thou shalt buzz the tower with another win.
And for you folks, I think Kevin mentioned in this moto, we talked about it a lot yesterday, but for those that missed it, so Reynolds won 2 50cc titles in 2013. 2 titles is a perfect week. You can only enter 2 classes. So he won 2 titles on a 50 in 2013, perfect week. 2 titles on a 65 in 2014, perfect week. Now in contention to win 2 titles on an 85 in 2015. That's never happened. We looked up all the greats. We looked up Stewart. We looked up Alessi. We looked up Cincerillo, Carmichael, all the riders who'd won a ton of titles down here. No one has ever gone 50, 65, 85, 3 years in a row and swept their class each time. No one's ever done it. He's working on it now.
Well, he's on his way to stardom right there. Ryan Holiday's definitely added him to his arsenal of weapons, and a sure thing right there. Jet Reynolds now looking good. And it's Reynolds now through that little sweep and turn right there as he works his way over that little double jump. And Jet Reynolds now works his way. There he is through the Kawasaki banners into that big sweep and turn. Look at those curlovers right there.
Curlovers. That's what they've become at this point. Like a surfer. Catch and curl.
That's right.
Totally tubular, bro.
Hey, man. Get in where you fit in. Hang 10.
Nice. Gonna grab himself some Hubert's lemonade when this one's over. Nice way to cool off on a hot day.
That's what they're drinking out there. They're drinking that lemonade out there.
Well,
Ryder D. Francesco's got that stuff brewing.
I don't know if you know this. Yeah, they have a little lemonade stand set up. Ryder D, Jet Reynolds, and, you know, like 50 cents a cup for lemonade.
Let's get over there and get some.
Yeah, whoever this Hubert is. Reynolds through the Yamaha mechanics area again. Has backed it down. His best lap time was a 2:19. His last lap was a 2:23. No changes in the top 5.
Is he passing out that lemonade to the mechanics over there in the Yamaha
maybe.
mechanics area?
Nice kid. Gives as well as he gets.
I think Ryder DeFrancesco's dad's over there passing out that lemonade. He's got it. Here comes Bobby Hewitt. We need to sit Bobby Hewitt right down in this chair.
Bro. You're getting busted.
Bobby
Come on
Hewitt,
in here.
why don't you just sit down right here and let's pick your brain,
Step
Bobby Hewitt. Let's get a headset on. Get in here, Bobby Hewitt.
No, he's here. You're getting busted, bro. Giving out
Bobby Hewitt to sit down.
Top secret classified information. And we've got Bobby Hewitt of Husqvarna, Ryan Holiday, Kawasaki up here with a strategy session in this tower, figuring out the X's and O's.
Bobby Hewitt's already looking at Ryan Holiday going, what's it going to take to get that kid on Husqvarna? And Ryan Holiday slowly says, it ain't happening.
You don't got what it takes. Nobody does.
Bobby Hewitt's got a briefcase out. He's got a check. He's like ready to sign something over right now. Ryan Holiday's just laughing.
We've got the NCAA. He's going to inspect this in case a duffel bag full of cash ends up on somebody's doorstep.
Yeah. Here comes Kevin Kelly back up. Just put some sunscreen on. Don't get a suntan that little pink putrid skin you got there, son. Just stay inside.
He's wearing his sunglasses and his hat indoors. Wearing his sunscreen indoors, doing everything he can.
Well, there's Jet Reynolds again one more time, guys. You can see Jet Reynolds definitely making it happen out here. There he is Last lap coming through. Top 10 look like this, guys, on this last one. Tyler Nicholson, Gage DeBerg, Lane Allison, Hunter Cross. Great job out there working his way out of top 20. Tommy Leclerc, Caden Parmalee, Austin Clapapapanis, Luke Calazan, Caden Boswell, and Jet Reynolds. What do you want me at, Weege? White flag out. One more to go here. Weege, why don't you go get some lemonade over there with Jet Reynolds? We'll run this little command center. You look tired. You look a little weak. Hang out with us, man. Teach us something. Well, Jet Reynolds coming through, and I do know that. This guy is on his way to stardom. Jet Reynolds now making it look easy. Definitely grabbed the whole shot. Caden Braswell, Luke Calazan look like that's top 3 on the podium for the Moto medals. And Jet Reynolds, just cool, calm, and collect. You don't hear much of him out and about, not doing too much. He just knows when he puts on that helmet, it's all about business over there. This guy's got a master plan.
Yeah, Kevin, you've been telling me, watching Jet at a variety of amateur races year after year. Doesn't get wild, doesn't get crazy out there. Answers the question. Jet Reynolds.
You're going to get, he's all business on the track, all business on the podium, gets back, and then I'm sure he turns into a little, he does ride those little scooters, little BMX scooter thing. You'll see him and Ryder jumping some crazy stuff. He has a good time with his buddies, but he's just not like a super extrovert little dude. He wins a race, cracks a smile, about breaks his face off smiling, and then he's on his way.
They go back, they plug him in, the cyborg, charge him back up for the next moto, fresh batteries.
Well, here comes Jet Reynolds right there over that Rocky Mountain.
Over Raymond Butt's beard.
The beard is laying there. You look under that beard, he's got his mother-in-law hiding under there as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. You can hide
He's a
people.
big surly guy. There he is over the Kawasaki Camelback down into that big sweeper turn. Like the sands of Iwo Jima. He blasts through there. Going to make the left-hander now come right out of the tower. I believe that was white flag lap. So Jet Reynolds, Kevin Kelly, looks like he's going to cruise the victory lane here.
There it is. The checker flag will fly right there. Jet Reynolds will snatch it out of the flagger's hand. Takes it around NASCAR style. He'll do a full lap one-handed with the checkers.
Doing a burnout with the checkers.
Climb up the chain link fence and do a backflip off the seat.
Jeff Russell's over there trying to pull him down by the
everything.
waistband. Get off there. You're ruining my track.